Welcome to the Mr. Beast cast. I'm Mr. Beast. Yo, over this is Chandler. He's my best friend.
Oh yeah.
Chandler's black now. Yeah.
I got melanated.
He finally got his melanation procedure, and now I, Mr. Beast, the real Mr. Beast, have a minority as a best friend. This is incredible. Welcome everybody to the GrubCast. Killer Homestuck Media.
The best.
It's time for us
podcast.
to rise up against the mainstream Homestuck media to show that independent Homestuck media really is the way to go.
It's too much, honestly.
When fucking CBS started their their Homestuck book club podcast, I really thought it's fucked up what they're doing to the little guy.
Everyone's getting it. Come on.
Oh man, we got a lovely episode here, episode 24. God, we're coming up on a year.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think a year would be around like 50 episodes, like one for every week, but then you remember, imagine being a weekly podcast.
Couldn't be.
No, absolutely not. But we're coming up on a year. We're coming up near the end of Homestuck. It's damn, we've been doing this a while.
Mm-hmm. We're doing this for a fat minute.
And you know what?
Almost done.
We're almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
goddamn. But you know what? If you want to be there with us for the rest of the ride here, right? Where can you do that? By joining our Discord server, link in the description. You can talk to a bunch of cool Homestucks. You can talk to me and ET sometimes.
Yeah. I'll occasionally pop up.
He'll be there maybe once like every 6 months. It'll be crazy.
I'll say something like, yo.
But when you're in the Discord server, you think, damn, I'm not iced out enough. How do I fix that?
How do I get maximum drippage?
The answer is by giving us money. You give us money, and then you get, for $3 a month, you'll get an epic Discord role to show how cool you are.
Mm-hmm.
And for $5 a month, you'll get all of the artwork for all the episodes, including this week's beautiful
HOMOSUCK
HOMOSUCK artwork. Maybe this is a bad example. But you'll get all the other episodes artwork,
but the other ones
without
cool.
those pesky logos in the way. And an even cooler, sexier Discord role. Speaking of our patrons, I would love to give a big shout out to our patrons.
Shout them out.
All of them. Get this fucking bag out of here. God damn. All right. All of our lovely patrons. They're so lovely and beautiful. Our $3 patron, Natlama, and our $5 patrons, Adrian, Brazil, Demon Girlfriend, Leah, Karak Tooling, Lizard King, Changeable Landscape, Blue Liz, My Homestuck Dante, and Mia Bowman. And of course, big money bags, $10 a month, Rohan Padmakumar. Incredible.
The secret $10 tier.
Yeah, you have to unlock that. That's like, it's a secret tier. Beautiful. Make sure to check us out. Follow us on Twitter. It's all down there. Yeah. We have some fan art. Some lovely fan art. Ooh. Of course, by Torin Gill in the server. She has sent us calling GrubCast at 3 a.m.
I called GrubCast at 3 a.m.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I'm counting this as art. Look at you are Gru. You are just despicable me Gru.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, which I think is the most... It's the most accurate depiction I've seen of you thus far. It's kind of insane how scary, like, spot on they got you.
Honestly, yeah. Even how, like, my body is that weird.
They've put me as a Gru as well. We're both Gru. Incredible. Thank you, Torin.
Welcome to the GrubCast.
We have...
We sold our bee for extra money.
From Rebby 900, as for our inaugural HOMOSUCK episode, they've sent... Suck Ass, which is the HOMOSUCK variant of GrubCast. Incredible.
Welcome to the Suck Ass podcast.
I think these are just like actual sprite edits because I don't think they just drew these because the architecture here is too spot on to HOMOSUCK. Yeah. I think they've edited HOMOSUCK sprites and made us an actual official HOMOSUCKs. Our beautiful logo.
It looks so good.
It's I've never seen anything quite that graphic design, like, that's perfect.
It'd only be better if Caliborn drew it.
Which he did. Remy 900 is Caliborn. We did it. And then, unfortunately, we have to talk about the maid arc. Here I am.
The maid
as
arc.
A lovely maid. This was done by Blue List. Damn.
Maid of Cast.
The maid of casts. I gotta say, I kind of rock that shit.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. Femboy Molten. It's time. It's time for Femboy Molten.
The Omega Cast.
And then Harmony has also taken up the taking up the calling.
For the maid arc.
Look, there are you in your maid outfit.
These are the things we do for the podcast.
And then, of course, me, just looking completely fucking dead inside. Yes.
Devastated.
This is what must be done. How are we going to rake in all those Patreon dollars if we don't dress up in maid outfits?
I'm more of a nude apron kind of guy, but...
Are we going to do our own, like, Markiplier tasteful nude calendar with GrubCast, but it's all drawings? But unlike Markiplier, we're going to show the whole thing.
I'm show the
Shaft
whole
and balls.
hog.
It's just all out there. And ETs will be the size of skyscrapers. Thank you all so much. Let's get into the HOMOSUCK.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what this is now. So I had the pleasure of watching your first experience with HOMOSUCK.
Oh, yeah.
Live. Because at the end of last time, we finished the episode, and I was like, actually, I want to see you experience this, because you're not ready.
Let me show you a little something.
What was your first experience with this like?
Oh, man. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it's just fucking Caliborn on the fucking Casio piano, fucking playing a beat. And
He's playing so many sound effects like overlapping over each other.
Yes, and it's so harsh on the ears, yet a beautiful symphony.
A symphony of the likes of which humanity has never been graced with before. It's so good, in fact, that I can't listen to it anymore. I need to move on. But no, you cannot.
You can't.
You cannot
It's like,
leave.
okay, I get where this is going. Let me skip. Oh.
Please
wait till the end.
Till the end of the performance. And then they set you up here for another bit where all of like the last flash animations, a lot of them tend to like loop something until you move on, which is what I thought was happening with the laugh track.
Yeah.
So then they still keep you there, like, hold for applause.
Yeah, they're still clapping. Let the standing ovation wear out.
Yeah, I need to lavish in the audience's approval of my beautiful music.
And that's really just Caliborn fucking
Well, because he's finally done it. We've been talking all along about his protagonist energy, and this is it. Finally, Caliborn has made it. He's realized his dreams. Fuck you, Andrew Hussey. He's removed you. All right. Let's get into this. So, Caliborn has God tiered, and climbing up the God tiers, he's of course gained many patches on his kitty camper handy sash.
Oh, so many. And he is now
Endless
the
of them.
Lord of Time.
Yes, exactly, which is just horrific.
That's bad. That's bad for everybody.
That's bad for everyone
exists
involved.
in time.
But one of the badges he got was the skeleton key badge.
Yeah.
And the whole point, if you remember, the whole thing of his quest was like you got to find shit to unlock other shit constantly.
Find all the keys.
But now he doesn't need to. He can unlock all of them. So he has now unlocked everything on like his little machine there.
Yeah.
Which, as we talked about, is Homestuck.
His literal Homestuck.
So he's just unlocked He's now the Lord of Homestuck.
Does he know how it ends?
I assume he's in the process of making it right now.
Okay.
Just scribbling away, toiling.
So, I guess it's like, so when you said he now has unlocked all of Homestuck, in my head I was visualizing all of Homestuck that already exists.
Yes.
Like, in my head I was thinking the completed work is what he has control over. But no, he has all the things that have happened thus far, he has power over.
Yes.
And he's now writing the
And he's now continuing to write it.
Okay.
Right? He has now decided from this point forward, I am now in control. Everything that Hussey wrote has been written, right? But now I've taken over, and I'm going to keep writing it as I see fit.
And rewrite it sometimes, just whenever he's feeling
Kind of, yeah. Hussey... Caliborn is now Hussey. Hussey through Caliborn is now writing a weird, like, critique of his past work. It's very strange. No, I actually don't think that works, actually, now that I think about it. I know some people think this is a call-out post. It's time to call out a Homestuck podcast. Fuck you, a Homestuck podcast. You guys are pretty cool, but fuck you. No, not this Homestuck podcast. Just like a generic, the concept of a Homestuck podcast.
Yeah.
AHP is another book club Homestuck that I didn't find out about until after we started this one. So sorry for accidentally stealing your show, but also fuck you, you're wrong. So they had that kind of reading of like this was Hussey going through his kind of past work, his Act 1 work, and kind of kind of tearing in a new one a little bit, which
Yeah.
I don't think is the case. I don't think that holds up, considering that a lot of the same shit that he's making fun of here, he continues to do in Cyclonials.
Yeah.
So I don't, that seems like a weird reading. This feels a lot more just, this is now Caliborn. This is as it is portrayed. This is Caliborn's reading of what Act 1 of Homestuck is like.
He's like, a bunch of boring shit
Yeah,
that didn't matter happened.
this is a bunch of bullshit, whatever. It's all fakey fake. You're stupid for liking it. I'm gonna blow up John Egbert now. He's dead.
And then he finds...
A young male Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting, and everything about it sucks. Hence the title, which is a portmanteau, consisting of 2 thematically appropriate words. The male is not very smart. There is something about a human birthday, and he doesn't have a name yet, and more stupid things along those lines. All of this is irrelevant.
Couldn't matter less.
Okay, so as he's been going through, retelling Homestuck, in his, like, shitty MS Paint, beautiful, just glory... He's laughing once again about the demise of Andrew Hussey, who, bye-bye Hussey, bye-bye, get out of here.
He's like, that guy got
Adios, get out of him, goodbye. Bye Hussey, you're dead. Like, twice now. Like, you're, like, extra dead. But still not super...
His ghost hasn't died yet, so it's
his ghost is not ghost died. He hits caps lock on his keyboard. So, Caliborn has found... his exile station, I guess, is what this is. And he's now in it. And similar to what we saw with WV, he has opened up a secret locked compartment by hitting on the keyboard with shit in it from Andrew.
Okay.
I suppose did you understand that? That's what that compartment was?
I didn't understand that was from Andrew.
In the back, there's like a little poster on the wall, and that's a picture of Andrew Hussey with the thing that says, "You're welcome." Right? Essentially just making fun of Caliborn from beyond the grave. Like, here's a learn to draw book. Your drawing sucks. Get better at it.
Yeah.
But the main one, of course, in there is the Act 6 Super Cartridge Expansion Pack.
Yeah. Wait, no. The most important thing is that extravagant bitch.
This nasty premium bitch coming out of the cover. I think the line that Caliborn says, he looks at it and says, "She's making me feel things in my body," I believe is the quote. So Caliborn's gonna learn how to draw manga.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and you're not ready for some of the shit that Caliborn is going to continue. We get to see Caliborn's journey as an artist.
Did we find out that after the end of the comic, he spearheads the company Studio Trigger?
Caliborn is fucking Hiroyuki Imaishi. Caliborn, director of Kill la Kill and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. What an incredible man.
He all learned it from how to draw manga.
Caliborn would make panty and stocking, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he would.
I think it would be more hateful towards the panty and
I
stocking.
do think they would have a lot less agency in the story if he made it.
Like, if they're the main characters, there's some dude telling them what to do. And
all the time.
And then he's always shitting on them, but they love it.
It's just Garter Belt. Just fucking bossing them around.
Oh, God.
Alright. So, here's the thing. Caliborn is a spiteful man.
Oh, yeah.
Rightfully so.
That man is petty.
He has fought his way to this point, and he's not going to have some fucking orange asshole taking this from him. So he's like, fine, I need some time to craft up my next artistic triumph.
Mm-hmm.
So fine, I'll let you see what's on the Super Cartridge Expansion Pack.
But first...
But I'm going to fuck with it.
Fuck it up.
Yeah. Caliborn has all the legendary heroes alive with 10 million power, and so he's going to just fill the Super Cartridge Expansion Pack with special Stardust. We're moved on from discs. Discs are cringe.
Yeah, now we've gone back. We've regressed.
We've gone back to Nintendo 64 cartridges. And here we go. So we get to see Homestuck proper. So now Homestuck is HOMOSUCK, and the story of Homestuck proper now is forced to be the intermissions from Caliborn, like, figuring out the rest of his shit.
Yeah. And it seems as though Hussey has been aware of that, at the very least, since prior to him. To
some extent knew that was going to happen, I guess, because he is the author. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I just don't know how that works.
It's fine, probably.
But he prepared him ahead of time, and also he mentioned something from the narration perspective of like, Caliborn thinks he's gonna fucking control all the story, but I'm just gonna sneak all this shit in the intermission. So
yeah,
we'll get to it.
It might be that he didn't ever intend for Caliborn to. Well, he had to have.
Yeah,
though.
he must have.
I don't know. Listen, Hussey is playing a dangerous game here. he's flying.
Really is.
The wax is starting to melt as he approaches the sun, but it's all right. We're holding on.
Icarus face ass.
So there we go. We're gonna get back to our boys, but with the added complication of the special Stardust really fucking everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And
which I don't know. Oh, that's why the wind clears it up. It's because it's just Stardust.
No,
really?
No, that is not why.
I assumed it was a reference to how, like, back in 64 time, you would blow on the cartridge
it might
to
be,
get the shit out.
But I think it's more of a function of the juju, which we will talk about because we get more information on that this reading.
Which juju?
The one when John stuck his arm in it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
John's new weird zappy powers.
Got you.
Which again, we're gonna find out more about this reading. So, we're gonna move on from HOMOSUCK here. We're gonna get little breaks with HOMOSUCK.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get. Don't worry, there's more HOMOSUCK to come. There's much more. There's much more HOMOSUCK, and it only gets better. It only gets better and better from here on out. So
promise.
I promise.
Okay.
I trust me. It's so HOMOSUCK. All of the HOMOSUCK related shit is my favorite in the whole comic. I love everything about HOMOSUCK. It is perfect. It speaks to me on a deep soul level. It is nowhere close to the best shit in Homestuck. Absolutely not. But it is my favorite across the board. There's pure joy that comes from me reading HOMOSUCK.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a nice mirror to when Doc Scratch takes over telling the story and the whole website changes. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Now he's the story boy, so the whole thing gets to be his deal.
Caliborn.
And then once we go back to Super Cartridge and Hussey is kind of in control again.
It goes back to default.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say on this before we move on?
Not on HOMOSUCK.
Yeah, there's nothing much else to HOMOSUCK right now.
I enjoyed it, but it's
just a beautiful fever dream.
Yeah, it's just kind of Caliborn's playtime.
Exactly. we get a little cutaway. We get a Family Guy cutaway gag to Caliborn, and what a cutaway gag it is.
Ooh, it is.
But now let's get back to real shit.
Possibly better than any of the ones I've seen in Family Guy.
Possibly. Absolutely. It's better than all of them combined.
I don't know. There was this one time.
Oh my god! No! Cuts away to the Toby cast. We're gonna do a cutaway gag to the Toby cast.
Hot take: Caliborn would love Family Guy.
Probably, yeah. And that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Paradise PD is Caliborn's favorite show.
Oh,
he loves it. He just wants to watch. He's like, he's so mad that they only got 4 full fucking seasons.
Oh no.
Caliborn's the reason Inside Job got canceled. Fucking cry about it. Fucking cry. Oh, goddamn you, Caliborn.
That monster. He's destroying things I love.
That's his MO, dog.
Damn, yeah. That's just the character.
All right. So Jade's, we're back. We're back in Act 6, Act 6, Intermission 1.
Mm-hmm. What just happened before HOMOSUCKage was, Jade and Jane are now evil, and Roxy and, what's his name?
Jake, there we go.
Holy shit.
And Jake are in jail.
Yes.
I was like, Mr. English?
Mr. English. His Jake Dar failed him, unfortunately. You're right. Like, the last thing that happened was, like, all of our buddies are together.
Mm-hmm.
But this is no longer the case.
No.
So Jade is riding on a big meteor. And she goes through to see Earth.
Yeah, like OG human Earth?
No. This is Alpha Earth.
From Jane's?
This is post-Scratch Earth. We know because it's completely flooded.
Yeah, okay. I got you now.
Yes.
Now I'm caught up.
But she shows up, does something, and then everything fucking breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Caliborn's tomfoolery has broken everything. It's becoming a real issue. We really need to talk to him about his behavior and how it affects other people. But, it's a problem. So we are left to kind of piece together what happens. And this flash animation is the greatest piece of robbery in all of Homestuck. The song is called Gold Pilot, and it is so fucking good. It is so fucking good, and it's like 4.5 minutes.
Mhm.
And I wish I could see a full flash animation to that song. It would be glorious.
Yeah.
But no, it has been stolen from us by Caliborn. That fucking rat bastard.
You telling me this could have gotten even cooler?
Yeah, all the panels were sliding around and shit. It was going to be so cool. And it's all broken now. None of us can have nice things.
No, because Caliborn.
Because that fucking asshole.
But, pretty sure the next thing that happened is Jade and Roxy.
No. We basically get to find out here.
Where everyone got sent to.
Everyone got sent to,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, they got paired off and put on other planets because divide and conquer.
We don't know what happened yet at this point.
Maybe.
We find out later. Essentially, they're now just all in different places, and none of them know why, and
Yeah.
neither do we. Because Homestuck, like, by skipping bits of Homestuck, like, the characters are also unaware of what the fuck has happened.
Oh.
Which is really interesting.
Yeah.
That, like, glitching the cartridge doesn't just fuck it up for us, it fucks it up for the characters as well.
Yeah, they're also missing that information.
Exactly. So essentially, when the glitches happen, like, all of the characters in Homestuck get King Crimsoned.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up at first. I'm really glad you said that.
Yeah. And this will continue being the case from here on out, but this is essentially where it's established, because they literally mentioned, like, none of them will know what the fuck's going on, and all of Rose's text is glitching.
Mhm.
Like, it's not just we as the audience can't see it. The characters as well react to it and are like,
Like,
yo,
what
what
are
the
you
fuck is
typing?
going on with, like, all of reality when you're talking to me?
Are you cursing like the whole time?
Yeah, exactly. So that's most of what this is. Then, you could talk about Jade and Roxy, because that's what this is.
Yeah. Real quick, the pairs as they stand are Dave and Mayor, Karkat and Kanaya, Rose and Terezi.
Yes. Dave and Mayor are on Lohak. Karkat and Kanaya are on Frost and Frogs.
Mm-hmm. But it's not Frosty anymore.
No, there's nothing frosty about
and
it.
they can't find frogs.
No frogs anywhere either.
And Rose and Terezi are on Rose's land of light and rain. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. And John's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Bye, John Egbert. We will never see him again. Goodbye, John. He has been removed from the comic.
Vanished.
We have
And
sectioned him off. This is a no John zone.
he's really coming into his air powers as he becomes air. And yeah. So Jade and Roxy are now. Jade's breaking it down. Okay, I'm evil now, and my boss lady, she says, you're gonna do this plan that you failed, that you rejected forever ago. Remember that? This is that denial of the call. This is the call of action returning. All right,
It's time to have... Yeah, you better hero's journey the fuck out of this manila folder. I like Evil Jade a lot.
Yeah, because she almost like there's still like that tinge of regular Jade. In
Yeah,
it.
it's like when we talked about how drunk Rose is very clearly still Rose.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like that. She's doing evil shit, but being really nice about it,
Yes.
and that's pretty funny.
I don't think I'm that good at being
Just
a
constantly being like, "Damn, I want sausages. Give me them sausages. I'm fucking hungry." It's pretty funny. I find the dog shit less funny, but I do find a great sense of enjoyment in how nice Jade is being about all the evil shit
Yeah.
she's doing.
It's like I'm totally signed up for Space Hitler, but
Yeah.
I really want to
But
be
I'm not gonna
considerate
think about it. And like way later on, when she pushes the mayor like into the lava,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, "I'm about to murder the mayor, but like
I'm
I'm
totally
gonna
gonna
be
do it."
really civil about it." it's great.
It's like I've tried to talk us out of the situation every other way. I think I gotta show you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Jade's like, so you're gonna have to create this, the matriorb, and Roxy, with no idea of how to work her powers, doesn't understand it.
We got Pulp Fiction on this earlier. So essentially, that's why she reacted the way she did, was because they were like, use your powers
Yeah,
to
yeah.
spawn this object that you don't know what it is. And she's like, what the
I don't
fuck are
even
you
know
asking
how
me to
my
do?
powers work. And after one quick conversation, she now has a general idea of how to activate said power, which is just a couple of finger twizzles.
She was not even god tier by that point. So she actually had no fucking clue. They were literally said, like, create this out of nothing. And she was like, what?
How?
I guess I'll go fuck myself then. What the fuck are you asking
I
me to
guess
do?
my
here?
options are die then.
Yeah. Time to die.
But yeah, she starts twizzling her fingers together and makes a perfectly generic object.
I like their little back and forth about, like, couldn't theoretically something be more generic?
generic?
Like, how?
How?
I don't No.
Exactly.
There you go.
It doesn't get more generic than that. That was really cute. Yeah. I do think it's an interesting interpretation of Rogue of Void. She steals the nothingness from things that don't exist.
Yeah, it's hype as fuck. I really like this power.
I don't. It seems like perfectly generic cubes do exist, but I guess it didn't exist there.
Yeah, she's stealing the nothingness from it, like physically.
Yeah, like
physically, there is no cube here because there is a cube here with the nothingness aspect. So I'm going to remove that from it to make the cube be
to make it
real.
just be cube here.
Yeah,
and she's got to figure out how.
It's
to do
not
that
like
with
a
everything.
conceptual sense. It's entirely physical.
And I thought that was really interesting because when I think Thief of Void or Rogue of Void, I think the hand from JoJo's.
But that would be someone who's creating void. He's creating nothingness by destroying shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Okuyasu, best boy Okuyasu, hashtag our guy, Okuyasu.
Our guy.
He's like a creative class of void. He would have to be.
Yeah, okay.
Either that or like a thief of reality
light?
Or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Okuyasu's not a light player. He's dumb as shit. What are you talking about?
He could be like a destroying,
I don't know.
Play the other. It's anyway. But yeah.
Leave the JoJo shit to Toby. He'll figure it out. Toby, class back to every JoJo character. Put it in an Excel spreadsheet. Now.
I need every class spec ever, please.
Oh, you like Homestuck? Name every class spec. So yeah, that's the plan. Make the matriarch. We're gonna make trolls real again because actually the Batter Witch does not like Lord English.
Yeah,
she thinks he's cringe,
conspirating against him, trying to throw a coup. Possibly.
Yeah, but the problem is that she can't just go fight him because like, she's under his service. So she's just kind of working with her minions and making other people do shit to eventually kind of fuck him over.
Yeah, it seems like she has some sort of grander plan in the works, but.
Which is probably why she needs our kids. This whole time where we were like, why does she want them to play the game? What is she doing? It's because she's trying to guide them into killing Lord English so that she could be free, but still immortal, and do all her shit.
And still probably evil, if I had to guess.
Oh, still very evil. She's just as evil as she was before.
Yeah. I assume that just because she wants to be out of control of an eviler guy doesn't make
Lord
her any
English
less
turning
evil.
people evil is not like, I point at you and you're evil now. It's like, I've worked throughout all of history to make your society suck so that way you will be conditioned to be evil because I need you to be. Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't just go away now that he's gone. So yeah, there you go. Jane and Jake are trying to talk, but it's too glitched up. Can't see it. We'll get back to it later. Sorry. Were you excited to see that? No. You want to see a conversation between Jane and Jake? Really, ever? No, I don't. Bye-bye.
I don't know. Robot Jade seems slightly more interesting.
Robot Jane is pretty alright.
But yeah, and then we get another character select screen, but I guess more planetary select screen.
Yes. So Dave is currently reminiscing with selfies.
Yeah,
Young Dave is confirmed to be a comedy genius, which we
thinking
already
about his past. Like, man, things were so simple when I was just a dumb kid taking funny, absolutely hilarious selfies.
Just fucking crazy, like causing me to cry tears of pure laughter. How funny these selfies are. And I gotta say, they were pretty funny. I was kind of on board. Like, I'm taking like these weird out of focus selfies with him, like with tons of negative space and him in the background. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I think it's really funny that they were claiming that it is the most hilarious thing ever, and typically when things types of media do that, they try to hide the thing and kind of like Pulp Fiction it, like, oh, it's crazy, it's the best thing ever, just trust us. But they just show you the photos and it's like, okay.
Yeah, no, I'll give it up. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah,
I don't know, when you put it like that, that's pretty good. Oh man. And then John shows up. He's there for like 2 seconds, but then Jade following him, and she's like, fuck,
I want to kill that guy or capture him.
I want to eat him. I want to eat him like a sausage. That's what she said, probably. And then she's like, all right, Dave, I'm going to help you make a big sword.
Oh, yeah. And he's pissed.
He's pissed about the long loop to lead right back to where they started.
I started with this one.
This one's, god damn it.
This one's fragile as hell.
It's because she wants him to fight Lord English and kill him and make him all dead and shit.
Mm-hmm. But I don't see why he needs specifically cue ball sword to do it. I don't think that was explained, but they might later.
Lord English has resistance to non-magical piercing, so we need to get some magical damage. Probably. I don't know. I'd be willing to give it like something with the cue ball. Like the cue ball is all about magic and not magic, about like reality Lord English shit.
Yeah.
The cue balls are somewhat an extension of Doc Scratch, who is Lord. Whatever. I'm willing to accept it.
I'm willing to accept it, but I still have questions. But yeah, he builds that, and I think that's roughly where his select screen ends.
Yeah, basically. Jade teleports down to talk to Karkat and Kanaya.
Yeah, really intimidating. Like,
I'm gonna bitch here. Okay, so you guys, you need to help me, or else I'll kill you. You need to raise the Genesis Frog and put it in the battlefield, which I have. We saw she had it in Cascade. She took it in Cascade. She still has original battlefield now without a tumor in it, so it's fine. We can use it. It'll be pretty cool. So you need to get a new frog to put in it. And it's like, cool. How do we make a new one? It's like, no. Here. You don't need to make a new one. It's fine. Because the old one still exists. And I go, it fell into a fucking volcano.
How?
To which Jade says, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of down there.
I use my...
And I'm like, fuck off! What are you...
It's just
what?
There. You assumed that it would be dead because it fell into
a volcano. It fell into a fucking volcano!
Silly Molten.
What? It's a frog!
But it's the Genesis Frog.
We know the Genesis Frog can be killed. Jack literally did it.
But with the red miles.
What?
They're not made of lava.
Fuck off. This is so fucking stupid. This is so dumb. Like literally all this is Hussey said, we need the frog again.
We do need
fine.
the frog.
The frog is fine. You cannot convince me that originally that frog was just dead. And he was like, no, I'm hiding it down there. Because why would he not have just had it, like, fall away somewhere?
Yeah, why did it fall?
Clearly the point of that is, and now the Genesis Frog is fucking dead, and they need to figure out a new way to get out of here.
It's not like a, whoa, you thought it was the whole time. Like, it's not like a fulfilling surprise.
No.
It's just, it fell into a volcano.
It's just surprise. The Genesis Frog was secretly volcano-proof the entire time.
It's actually immune to lava.
And now it's just
up,
in the Earth's core hanging out with Echidna. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Okay.
Fair enough, Andrew. Yeah, bravo, Andrew. You did it. Fair enough.
You're right. I totally thought that frog was dead because it looked dead as fuck. But actually, Genesis frogs are immune to fire damage. No one knew.
And then another thing that I want to bitch about, Jade was like, you need to go get the frog from Echidna. And they were like, cool, why can't you just teleport in and grab it? And she was like, well, Echidna won't talk to me.
It's like, well, I didn't
that didn't change what you... I still think you should go teleport in there and get it. Why would that change anything?
Yeah.
I guess we need to assume that because Echidna's a denizen of space, she can fuck with space.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but her teleportation comes from First Guardian shit.
Yeah. It's not
no, that doesn't change that. Jade should absolutely still be able to just teleport in and grab the frog and get out of there.
She doesn't want to talk to me.
So this is, and fucking steal from the bitch.
You're already evil.
You're evil as fuck right now. So, no, this is stupid. Teleport her out into the vacuum of fucking space, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and unless Echidna is just that OP, like she's just so powerful that even me, as a First Guardian Grimbark Jade, cannot fight her.
Not just so she's First Guardian Grimbark God tier and fucking a sprite. This is dumb.
But she just can't fight Echidna. She's too powerful.
She can't. Echidna doesn't like me, and that's bad. So you guys have to go talk to her.
If I go in there, she'll hurt my feelings.
She'll call me mean. I don't know how to deal with that. So that's dumb, but now we need to convince them. So she just kills Karkat,
which doesn't answer the question.
Karkat's dead, but then Jane brings him back to life. That's fine.
Right before Jane murdered the fuck out of Karkat, like he got Tavros right there
immediately. Just dead.
Before that. They're talking about how, if she uses her life powers on you to resurrect you, since you're undead as a vampire, you'll die, because that's how it works in like movies and shit,
like video games
and stuff. And Ganaya's like, I don't believe you. I really just don't think
that's how that works. Yeah, no, I think that's a little bit dumb.
Prove it, and they kill Karkat.
Yeah, and then they kill Karkat. But when they get back to this later, I think Kanaya literally says, like, in no way did that did that answer my question.
Didn't even kind of tell me that this does affect me. It just tells me that you can stab Karkat.
It just tells me that you're a fucking asshole and you killed Karkat.
Like,
it's nice to establish that Jane could do this, though, which makes perfect sense.
Jane can bring people. Yeah,
she's a creation of life class.
What is
and
she,
when made? Yes,
made of life,
or like one who serves life, one who gives life,
mm-hmm.
right? And it's we've already talked about, once you go God tier, you get literal control over power. Makes perfect sense to me. Good to go.
Yeah, all clear on my book.
Yep, good, nice to have. But then John shows up, and then Jade starts running after him.
Yeah, but he's a windy boy. So he just turns into wind.
Yep, bye.
She pounce tackles him. Which, this is like the third or fourth time they've brought back that Nepeta reference. And every time I think about it, I'm like, poor Nepeta.
Bye, Nepeta. She's
Poor Fafetta.
Poor Fafetta. Sweet, beautiful Fafetta. She really was the secret weapon all along. I know Calliope said she wasn't, but she is.
Well, she is. Just you wait.
She's going to come back, and she's going to blow up Lord English. It's going to be great. All right, Rose and Terezi are bonding over their various substance abuse problems.
Yes, one's addicted to Fago, and one's addicted to alcohol.
I like this conversation. I like it a lot. It has a lot of personality to it, I think. It's not particularly important, but most of it's just them like having a nice back and forth. Mm-hmm. Both of them are very hungover, and it's also just in like a nice unique way that Terezi's like sight hungover.
Yeah, she's like, everything's too fucking bright already.
So fucking bright. This sucks.
I thought it smelled beautiful, but it is painful to look at. It looks like screaming.
Yeah, it's nice. I like this. And then John shows up, and he's here. More specifically, he starts to show up and frumble away all of the stardust that's fucking with everything. Mm-hmm. This is where John explains a little bit about his powers, and I just want to read this out, because I really want to get this to sink in, okay?
Yeah.
I keep randomly getting blurry and disappearing, and now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence, like I'm not fully a part of reality anymore, or bound by the rules governing it. But it's not really like normal time travel, at least I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either Paradox Space has already accounted for your time traveling, and you were always supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to, in which case you just made a bad timeline and everyone dies or something. But this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside all of those rules. When I jump somewhere, like in the past, I think I can actually change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed. Mm-hmm. So John can time travel and affect the Alpha timeline.
Yes.
That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, no, that's huge.
And the thing that's holding that back right now is that
he can't
control it at all, right? He's just zapping around. But, okay, shit. That's a new thing that's been put on the table.
Yeah, the fact that he can now alter things permanently and without reproach, it seems. Like there's no like negative drawbacks to him doing that. Other than like what would happen from him changing that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because it just kind of exists outside of all of those rules. Outside of reality, he says?
Yeah, like that door led him outside of the comic or something.
Keep that in mind. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. That pin? It's right in there. You stuck it in there. It Homestuck it in there, if you will. Oh!
I stuck it in there. But, oh yeah, this, I do like thematically this power, even if it seems mega uber super turbo ultra rare busted.
Yeah, a bit.
It
you
makes,
don't even know yet.
It makes a lot of sense for everything I would understand an air of wind or breath to be, which is he has complete freedom. He can go as he pleases, not with control at the moment. But
thematically it's really nice.
He can go wherever he wants, and he's not tied down by the rules of things. He can change wherever, whenever.
The other important information here is that, remember how everyone else forgot all the shit? John specifically did not.
Yeah, he actually was able to see that or knew about it. I guess just the glitch that happened was only in the comic, and he's outside of it now. It should be becoming
clear with him being able to directly interact with these like very meta like things affecting reality with the artifacts. Mm-hmm. The fact that he remembers this action, him specifically, after interacting with the Juju. John, it is I didn't think it was confirmed this early, but it literally is, like right here. Mm-hmm. Right? John's powers from the Juju are essentially like another form of power over the story.
Yeah, power over the narrative.
Yeah, power over the narrative, power to like change shit that has already been written. Mm-hmm. Which is like, again, as you said, mega busted.
Like, it's
so that's what I was saying. That's what I was alluding to last episode, where I was saying like this isn't time travel really.
Yeah,
it's something like it but different. Like John doesn't have time travel; he has Homestuck story travel.
Yeah, he can move within that at any point.
Which is why he can be in Con Air. The actual movie of
Con Air.
Yes.
In the story.
And that is now canon to Homestuck.
Now it's in Oh, okay. Huh.
Right?
That's a lot to take in.
It is a lot to take in. And it's It's pretty important. So are you starting to understand? Remember when I said last episode that him putting like the things that come from that juju are some of the most controversial shit in the whole comic?
Yeah.
Are you starting to understand why? Because Hussey is playing with some fucking fire right now.
He is doing some very game-breaking things.
Anyway.
Also, if he ever gets control of this before big infight and epilogue stuff happens, I don't know how they're going to have a problem after that point. Like, I don't know how they're going to...
It's definitely a danger that we're starting to run into right now.
Stakes anymore.
Yeah. It's something that they're going to have to be real careful with going forward.
Like, oh, bad thing happened. We'll just send John back before it happened.
John is golden
GR.
experience, frankly. God, we're 2 for 2 on the JoJo this episode. Or like 3 for 3. God damn, all this JoJo that's coming out here.
JoJo stuck.
Yeah. Dude, I think I drew a long time ago. I would need to find a way to dig it out. But I think I drew Jake... like a JoJo Jake with Dirk as Silver Chariot. I would need to find that, but I think that's something I made a while ago. I need to dig it out.
That sounds really fun.
Speaking of Dirk, he's on his way back. He's flying in from the great unknown, having a fucking beautiful conversation with Arqueus Sprite.
Arqueus. They're still, talking about how buff they are constantly.
The vast majority of this conversation is, like, talking about muscles and horses and lactation and
lots of lactation.
Breasts and fine art. That's most of what this is. Mm-hmm. It's one of the great things is, basically what happens here is just, hey, you should talk to Dave. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah,
but
within
all of that. It's pages of that, but all of the actual information is also talk to Dave, I guess. And I like at the end there, he's like, I recommend talking about your interests, like horses and muscles and art. And he was like, those are your interests. He's like, I think that's a good point. You should talk about my interests.
Fuck whatever you're on. You should talk about what I like.
Phooey, you scream at the top of your lungs. More of this annoying stardust is clogging up the UI, rendering all choices useless except for one. So much for Web 2.0, you gripe like a douche. Might as well be reading interactive media in the Stone Age. These fucking menus are broken. Now we're back to linear storytelling.
Yeah.
Despite Hussey, just dangling the carrot of choice in our face.
Well, you had so many options until someone put that special stardust.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh,
Can
man.
you believe that guy? It was Andrew Hussey all along.
You can't fool us, Andrew Hussey. Andrew Hussey is Caliborn?
Oh my god. Andrew Hussey is a cherub. We're doing it. This is now real. This is now canon. Have fun with it. So Jade's like trying to train Dave or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave's like, I don't want to fight you. That's fucking stupid.
Time travel's bad.
Yeah, time travel's cringe, actually. I don't like it.
It really is dangerous, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Which is honestly super fair.
Yeah, no.
Considering the fact that every time you try and travel, you have the ability to make a doomed timeline if you're not really fucking careful with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then you end up killing all your friends. Super fair.
Super fair.
I think it's a fair decision.
An ice-cold take.
And I also appreciate here the concept of, like, I don't really have any reason to train to beat Lord English. Like, Lord English is all of the children dying of starvation overseas. Like, yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
But, like, I have no real reason to believe that, one, I can do anything about it, and two, I have no, like, investment
direct
in this.
impact from such.
It's all about proximity, right? Like, if
Yeah.
Lord English, like, killed my guy, right?
Then I'd be upset.
Then I'd be fucking mad about it, and I'd want to kill him. But, like, all he doesn't understand really the full impact of Lord English, right?
Mm-hmm.
We as an audience understand that Lord English is responsible for everything that has ever happened, bad or good, right?
Yeah.
Like, horrible genocides. Like, that was Lord English.
But also curing cancer.
I guess. Well, that didn't happen yet.
Altruist Caliborn.
Thank God Caliborn threw us a bone. He's like, fine. Cancer research is pretty good, I guess. You can do that. You can let YouTubers do charity drives for St. Jude's Hospital. That's fair enough. All right. That's fine. But yeah, he just doesn't have that level. So all he understands really is that, like, Lord English is a guy somewhere who was doing
ghosts.
some bad stuff, just kind of vaguely, in general. I think it's really understandable why he wouldn't really be invested in this at all. It's a good point to bring up, and I like it.
He really just has not fucked with me.
And then Jade's like, fine.
I'm killing the mayor.
Kill the mayor. Bye-bye, WV. Bye-bye. Say goodbye, everybody. He dies a horrible fiery death in the lava.
Hey.
Just kidding. He's saved by Dave.
He's too fast.
He's so fast.
I thought he was gonna like when I saw him get kicked off, I was like, man, is he gonna time travel? Like all of this like,
immediately.
Yeah, just like no, I'll never do it again. Oh fuck the
Oh,
mayor.
fuck the mayor? I'll time travel to save the mayor.
And then he gets a call from Dirk. But he can't
Yes.
read any of it.
So he assumes it's Dave Sprite because it's orange.
Yeah.
Orange creamsicles.
But he cannot read it.
Nope. We get a little aside where Kanaya buys and consumes a fuck ton of troll blood.
A shit ton.
So much.
Like, so much
This
troll
is also
blood.
really funny. Just because
She's so shameful about
yeah,
it. It's like, oh
and
my
like, it's the fact that it's like they talk up Jane's like business shit so much.
Yeah.
It's also really funny.
She's
I
a
think you're right.
serious
Maybe
businesswoman.
Robot Jane is way more fun than normal Jane.
Right?
This is great because she just shows up and she's like, "Buy my fucking blood." Like unlike Gamzee, she has no pretense of them being like potions or whatever.
Yeah,
She's just
yeah.
like, "This is blood.
This
You
is-
want it?"
This is troll blood.
And it's
You're a rainbow
an
drinker,
insane markup, and she's like, "This doesn't seem high quality." And Jane says nothing. It's like, "Damn, she is good."
Right? Also, I still can't get over a rainbow drinker feeling like a slur.
You feel like it's a slur for vampires?
Yeah. At least in Troll, because like their blood is all multicolored.
It's kind of. It's like being a mutant in 40k. I don't think they're fans of it.
Yeah.
Although in Hive Swap, I do think there are characters that read like Rainbow Drinker fan fiction, like
Huh.
Twilight, like Homestuck Twilight, basically.
I wonder if a rainbow drinker is just the term for vampire.
I wonder if they're in their Rainbow Drinker, like 5-movie franchise, they had a really creepy CGI grub because they tried to make an animatronic grub and then it was even creepier.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Troll Taylor Lautner was in it.
Troll Taylor Lautner.
Gotta love Troll Taylor Lautner. That's our boy. That's our guy. I love. Man, what was Taylor Lautner in after Twilight?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh wait,
That was
the
way
first
before.
one.
I think he was in like Abducted, that like movie
Oh,
about
yeah,
being
yeah.
kidnapped by like your parents or whatever and like not knowing it.
Yeah.
Man, get Taylor Lautner in the Homestuck movie. When the Homestuck live action adaptation, get Taylor Lautner in it.
He'll play Tavros.
Yes, now we're talking.
I feel like he'd probably be more Rufio, but Tavros. Is
No,
funnier
but
to me.
she's locked in as Dante Bosco. The best we can do is
Ah.
Tavros.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Troll. Robert Pattinson
Oh no.
went to go play the Troll Batman.
Yeah, I was about to say he's Troll Batman right now.
Which is crazy to me.
What does Troll Riddler sing awkwardly in a jail cell? He can't sing Ave Maria. So what does Troll Riddler sing?
Oh man. It's probably. Have you ever in North Korea?
Okay, well that's the start of a sentence for sure.
Let's actually not even go there. Have you seen the interview before with James Franco? And,
No.
Essentially, they interview like their like parody spoof version of Kim Jong Un. And,
Oh my God.
And crazy shit ensues. It's like, oh my God, the stakes are so high. What if they nuke us? And he's like, oh, I trusted Kim Jong Un. I thought he was really helping his people.
I thought he was a really nice guy.
All the stuff I had seen on the streets looked really nice, but it's all fake. It's a cardboard cutout, and it's a whole thing. But in that movie, a bunch of kids sing about the greatness of like their leader, and that's what I imagine Riddler sings in.
Troll. That was a really
Troll
long
Batman.
walk.
I had to. It was such a long.
There was a lot of setup there.
I could have gone with that episode from Community.
So
but
all
each
you're saying
time
is
I
that
had a
Troll
reference.
Riddler, it's the opposite. Troll Riddler's the good guy because he supports like a jingoistic nationalism for the troll empire, and he sings that, and then Batman is murdered by the Riddler at the end of the movie, and
Actually?
justice is served.
Huh. Yeah, and the next movie is named after the next villain or hero that the Riddler faces.
This is also in more Friendsim shit. It's not in real Friendsim, and it's in fake, but still really good Friendsim. Friendsim 2. There's a fake Buck Rogers parody cartoon
Huh.
called Beck Rogers, and his whole deal is like being an action hero for the Empire, and like he has like a Lone Ranger like Squanto sidekick who is a, like, Rust Blood, and their whole purpose is being, like, a Cleophas-esque, like, I love being the minority and being racist against. It's great.
A lower tier of
It's so great being lower class, guys. It's awesome. That's hashtag Gorf quotes. That's our boy Gorf. Shout out to Gorf.
Oh my god.
And he ends all of them with Gorf.
Oh, of
like
course.
like fucking Pinky and Pinky in the
Yeah.
Brain. He ends it. He's like, man, it's so great being oppressed, Gorf, and it's great. We'll get to that a long time from now.
Oh my god, the propaganda on the Troll
Fuck,
Society.
what were we talking about? Jade and Dave are doing shit again. Yeah. John shows. Okay.
Oh yeah, he went back in time to the first time we read this. I think.
This is now showing what we were talking about before. John can like retcon Homestuck.
Yeah, he literally just went back a couple pages and was like, actually,
let's do that.
I showed up.
I'm gonna be there now.
Wait, actually, he showed up the first time, but they don't notice it, or like a little like silhouette of him pops up in the background for just a frame, and then they go past it.
We'll get to that because I think we know what that is.
Oh,
the version that we saw. Oh, okay, we'll get to that.
Okay.
So John shows up, changes it right by being there. It changes the entire conversation, and this is what we're talking about. He literally can just change the story of Homestuck without making a doomed timeline.
Yeah.
He can just retcon Homestuck, which is like, damn. Again, if he gets some fucking control over this, we're playing with some fucking fire.
Really
Andrew.
hard. Really hard to make a story when there's no problems. But I also like the little conversation that him and Dave have, like, of Dave being like, bro, no, I know, do you see this red gear on my fucking shirt? I know my time shit.
I know
this
my time
looks
shit.
like time travel. He's like,
no,
no,
not.
but it's different, like, I swear.
It's like, it doesn't look that fucking different to me, asshole.
Like, I don't know. I could have sworn we just had this conversation, or at the very least it was supposed to go a different way. I had this
crazy Matrix S deja vu, and you ruined it all. Okay, Rose and Terezi are chilling.
Mm-hmm. And Terezi goes clown hunting.
Yes, Terezi decides to go clown hunting, and Rose tries to talk to Kanai about drinking. Nothing happens. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know why Terezi alchemized her glasses with Rose's scarf to make the scarf a different color, but
she wanted it to be red.
I guess just for the drip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terezi drip.
All right.
It's red now. It's cooler. So now she's blind again.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm going to blindfold myself. Like, fuck you. I'm
so
going
I can
back.
actually fucking understand what's happening.
Which is hype.
I also like she typically compares the sense of smell to the sense of taste.
Yes.
She'll like smell something and be like, oh, this tastes like creamsicles or whatever.
Well, the idea is that your sense of smell and taste are inherently connected.
Yeah.
So you can use both to see.
But I was also referencing that she compares her sight with sound.
Huh.
When she was on the planet of
it looks like screaming.
Like,
yeah,
like
you're
screaming.
Right. That's a nice, interesting detail.
Like, huh, interesting. That's how, like, in her head, this is what she sees. Her ears and eyes are similar facets.
That is pretty cool. Anyway, okay, here's what we see. So John now stops John from interrupting the conversation.
Yeah.
I believe that's
like,
the version that we saw before.
Oh, okay.
I think the version we saw before, where you saw like the little John in the background,
is when he got pushed out the way. It is
like John. It is this interaction. I believe.
Yeah.
Is John essentially stopping John from retconning shit and saying, "Hey, go talk to Roxy. You gotta go talk to Roxy.
You need to go there now."
And then he's like, "Bye bye. Okay, adios. I'm getting out of here."
No, he bonks him, and he's like,
bonks him. He gives him a sick bonk. MSPA reader is horrified at the fact that things will never stop happening constantly.
Yeah, man. I thought he was about to off himself.
He will. Don't worry. We're not there yet, but don't worry. MSPA reader, he's got a fucking countdown timer.
That's all I'm thinking about.
It's coming.
Oh, I'm so done.
That's what so there's a long running gag of MSPA reader like standing on the tree stump and killing themselves. It's a very long running joke, and it's in Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff and the Quest for the Missing Spoon. That's what that is when he shoots himself at the very end. It's continuing the long-held tradition of MSPA reader fucking killing themselves.
Huh.
It's in Friendsim as well.
Did not know that.
It's pretty hype.
Yeah.
We do not condone suicide on the GrubCast
just saying,
platform.
In case anyone was curious, Susan, if you're listening, because obviously you watch every episode of the GrubCast.
Obviously Susan's a big fan of Homestuck.
No, she hates Homestuck, but loves the GrubCast.
I can't wait for them to fucking bitch about shit later. Yeah. Okay, so Jane is talking to Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Jake, we're gonna fuck, and you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna fuck you anyway, and then we're gonna have babies. But you'll be like a puppet husband, like when the British set up a fake government in a colony. It's gonna be like that. But like you're gonna be my husband, but like you're gonna hate it, but you're gonna have to do it, or else I'll kill you. And then we're gonna our love will serve the empire. I would kill you, but you're lucky. You're so hot. That's the quote. You're lucky. You're so hot. What the fuck am I reading? Right? What is this? What the fuck am I reading right now?
Are you saying Jake English isn't hot?
Jake English is a child. And very hot. Oh no.
Oh god.
But yeah, like, what the fuck is this conversation?
Yeah, man.
Listen, guys. There's a word I could use here that may be being heavily implied. I'm not going to use the word, but this is not a good look for sure.
It's a bad look. I guess if you were,
I didn't realize that fucking like being mind controlled by the con has turned you into like a sexual predator. Okay,
it's crazy magic she's using.
Huh?
But I think if you were not,
well, this is worse than tricksters. Tricksters consented. All right. The tricksters were all about getting consent.
Yeah, they were all about asking first.
They were both super down with it as well. They were all both like, yes, we will have a zillion babies.
But I think
all right, well, excellent. So there you go. That was the rapiest Homestuck conversation.
Oh, okay, I remember now. If you were really jonesing for all the like melodrama, like teen romance bullshit through the beginning of Act 6, and then you really wanted it even more in Tricksters, this is like a little bit extra on top.
I don't...
But in a much darker tone.
Yeah, this is fucked.
This is like...
And then Jake's like, brain goes to Dirk Helby, and he's like, dog, this is fucked.
He's like, bro, you were in the shit right now.
Yeah, man, that's rough. I'm pleased to see the return of Brain Ghost Dirk. What a cool guy. Shout out to my boy Brain Ghost Dirk. That's my lad. That's my man. That's my boy.
I wonder if regular Dirk can use him to teleport here.
Maybe. I think it doesn't work because it's not like the dream shit. Yeah. But yeah, that was stupid, wasn't it? I was dumb as fuck.
You're lucky you're so hot.
Oh god. It like zooms in on our lips too.
On her
yeah.
mouth.
John talks to Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
This is another just like nice conversation.
Yeah, she's like, tell me about whatever. I just want to look at you.
Yeah, a lot of this is like just kind of catching up.
Mm-hmm.
But I like how John's like dweebiness kind of bounces off of Roxy. It's kind of nice. I don't like how forced they are immediately being like, and now Roxy wants to be his girlfriend.
This is the romantic.
And it's like, all right. Okay.
I feel like we could have built up to it.
I feel like we could have worked our way there, but no, all right, fine.
Right,
we're really putting this front and center. Okay.
I mean, because it's Roxy, it feels a little less...
It's a lot less cringe as if it was anyone else, because it's Roxy, and we know like
she's always
Roxy
about, like,
is just like a flirtatious character.
Hey, hot stuff, what's up? Like, she's always doing shit like that. So
yeah, but it's still a little bit like, all right,
okay,
all right, here
I didn't think we'd have to open with it, but that's fine.
But in general, I think they have nice like chemistry in their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, all right, okay. Remember before I was like, Roxy is really cool and I like her, right?
Yeah.
We're here. I like this. This is the linchpin of, because I kind of liked her. She's obviously better than, you know, Jane and Jake, but like she wasn't quite on Dirk level at all.
Yeah.
This is what bumps her up. I really like this about her character. Roxy is the only one of all of them who is like, this shit is rough. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to train. I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to build up skill and proficiency to develop my power set. It fucking rules. Mm-hmm. Yes. And we get to see like tangible progress as she's like getting closer and closer to developing the matriarch. Literally just sitting in her fucking pyramid, being like, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna zen the fuck out. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep practicing until I get it done.
And
it rules.
We see a bunch of pumpkins. We know that she is developing at the very least more options on things she can conjure from nothingness.
Yeah, exactly. She's not just doing this. She's like building up. She's not just like trying to get closer to making the matriarch. She's like developing her powers in general, and it's cool to see.
Yeah, and this is like a great opportunity for her to buy time in that way with evil Grimbark Jade being like, yeah, you gotta you figure it out.
It's great. I love it. It's what I like to see. That shit rules. I like it. Why was John going to give her the Ring of Life again? I don't remember.
Give Roxy the ring?
Yeah, he was saying like, oh yeah, I'll run back and grab the ring and I'll bring it here real quick for you. But I don't remember why he was going to give it to her. Well, he's doing it.
Something.
He's gonna run back, he's gonna grab the ring, and he's like, oops!
Yeah. Oh!
Where did it go?
It's gone?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Damn. There's not much to say. There's no like big like crazy moment here. But
oh my god, we lost a ring. See, figure out if we find it next time on the GrubCast.
Whoa. So yeah, like I said, we're setting up. Mm-hmm. We're setting up for big thing. Eventually, everyone's gonna come together and they're fight. All these fucking things that are in the air are all gonna fall and crash, and it's all gonna come together, and it's gonna be a big thing. We're working our way up to it. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything specific to like, maybe you want to point out about this whole reading section? Homestuck is cool.
Homestuck is cool. That is
I like Homestuck. I think it's a pretty cool thing.
I am. I'm getting similar feelings in my chest of like earlier on in Homestuck, like I don't know. I guess for a while I felt like things dragged, but things are been picking back up at a pretty successful rate, and you've got that mid Act 5, Act 2 energy of like. Shit's about to go down. What is happening? How are these pieces going to tie together? And like now I can like feel my brain trying to formulate theories of like, what are they going to do? Where's the ring? Who stole it? I'll say not next episode, but the episode after. Mm-hmm. You're not wrong. Shit's about to go down. Oh yeah, no, I can smell it. You can sniff it on them. So yeah, it's just we're back in the build-up loop. We're working our way through. We've got some interesting shit. We're worried about our boy John. We'll see what Caliborn's cooking up the oven. We're gonna get to start a lot of episodes with HOMOSUCK. It's gonna be great. Everything is beautiful. He needs the ring to bring Callie back to life. Oh, that's so important. How could I have forgotten that? I was like, that was something really important. Yeah, no, he needs the ring to bring Calliope back to life. Yeah, fuck. Because she's important. That's... Wow, okay, I'm so glad you remembered that. Thank God, because everyone in the comments would have made fun of us. Well, they would have roasted the fuck out of us. Yeah, like, thank God. No, that's plot important. What are you... Yo, what the she's like a main character, dog. But now it's gone. Okay, now I'm a lot more worried about it being gone all of a sudden. Yeah, no, now the stakes have intensified. And we end with Caliborn's shitty green curtains. Yeah, like, whatever. None of us cares. Let's get back to the real shit that you care about. Let's get back to the cool stuff. Yeah, like, honestly, that's so fair, Callie. I want to see what you're doing. There we go. Yeah, no, that's, I think that's it. I have nothing else to add. It's done. Yeah. Homestuck. Please, I'll do all the things. Hit all the buttons and join the Discord. Join the Discord. Oh my God! It's the Batter Witch. She's here. Oh, she stole the Ring of Life. She has it. Now she's... Remember how they're like, you can get double killed now? She's now double alive. Oh, she's here. She's alive twice. Both of our lives to become quadruple alive and make a single bet. But lucky for us, she did hear our epic content. She was like, damn, I really should join the Discord server and give you money on Patreon and follow you on Twitter at GrubCast. And it's a big spaceship she's got. She's flying away on a big spaceship, so I think we'd be safe. But actually, the fucking smoke from the engines of the spaceship is filling the room, and we're going to die of asphyxiation. Will we survive the smoke in our lungs? Find out next time on the GrubCast.